Hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. In this video, I'll be going through the process of getting the enchantment printer set up. That's right, we'll be printing enchantment books with XP and the Create add-on, which allows you to do that, enchantment library. Now, of course, I can show you what I've done, and I kept this thing, but the bare basics is that you need a printer, like so, like this one, and you need an experience hatch, like right next to it, because you can just like put XP, put your XP through the experience hatch into the printer right there, and then you can shift right click it to take it back out. So yeah, that's an easy way of putting XP inside the printer. And then once you do that, once you fill it up with XP, you can put your enchantment book on the side, and then you have a depot like right under here. And then you can just put a book over here, and it'll print it. It'll print it. Here's how. It's gonna get a book here, right there, blank book. I don't know what's on here. What is this? That's nature's blessings for it. So yeah, let me just put that right there. Well, let me just no, don't put it down. Don't put down the book. Okay, there you go. Nice. Book printing, very nice. Captain Bluebeard would be very proud of me. So yeah, that's the gist of it. That's how you print enchantment books right there. Make sure you have a low of XP though. Just make sure you have a low of XP. You have your Drigby farm set up, right? Right, just to get your XP. And yeah, that's about it. And of course, I didn't need to build all of the rest of this contraption over here. Like that's if I want to like put the XP from the Drigby farm into here to grind it up, and then put it into the printer. I just left it like that because I want to have that option. Is that necessary? No, absolutely not necessary. You'll see me do that in the video and then realize, oh, I can use the experience hatch. So yeah, you want to see me? You want to see me go through this entire process of making all this and doing some extra stuff in order to get to that point? Feel free and stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. Today, we are going to work on, that's right, getting even more resources. So, let's start by getting a couple of wandering traders. Why? Because we can use a couple of trades. Of course, here are the upgrades for that. No AI and redstone control. And yes, I should have put the chorus fruit in here to begin with in the previous episode, but I didn't. But, I didn't bother, and I was lazy, so whatever. So, anyway, I have no AI now, so we don't have to go chasing them down. And what do you have, sir? Let's see, looting 5. Oh, well, I kind of already gotten some of that, but I could use another fortune pick or something like that. Where was that pick again? It's a pickaxe. And it's not one of these because it is named after all, so it could be like Stonebreaker or something. We have 2 of these Stonebreakers, you know. So yeah, well, we're just going to get 2 of these and work with those. So what do you have? Sharpness 10. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Now, I'm wondering if we can use that in the anvil. Now, unfortunately, if you look up fortune in here, it only goes up to 5. It only goes up to 5. There's like a hard cap at 5 in this particular pack. Now, I don't know what else they messed with in terms of like enchantments, including all the apotheosis stuff. They better not mess with all my apotheosis stuff. We gotta be OP in this pack, you know. So, anyway, yeah, Fortune 5, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. At least it's, like, higher than 3, you know? So, we'll have to work with that. Okay, what do you have? Protection 5? Okay, well, we'll deal with these guys later. Now, how you get the Wandering Trader? Well, you just make yourself a swab right there, just from mob grinding utilities. It's easy. It's just wool and some sticks. And then you just stick it up its butt, and then you get its DNA like that. And then in order to make an egg, a spawn egg, you need seeds. Any seed would do. And let me show you an example here. Swab. I have a couple of swabs here, you know. Let's see, a witch DNA. Do that. So it's like any ordinary seeds right there. And then the use swab right there. Wear gloves when you're handling that. And then any buck of XP from these particular mods. So what you can do is make yourself the little drain thing, like right here. It's the XP drain singularity tank. You stand on it, and then all your XP goes into this tank. And then you just bucket it up, and there's your bucket of XP. And then you combine it, and then you make the little thingamajiggy, the chicken feed. Mob grinding utilities. So it should look like one of these here, right there. And then you go ahead, find an unlucky chicken, or lucky chicken, you know, like this one, or the chickens in my pit over there. You right-click it, and it gives you a spawn egg. And it should be a mob spawn egg, you know. Any spawn egg. Trader. So it should look like this one, Wandering Trader spawning. And then you go to the nether, find the fortress, get the spawners, the blaze spawners out of there. Use your cardboard boxes. So here we go, that's for mechanism. So in order to get you easy cardboard, you should use the productive tree sawmill right there. That's how I got it in the first place. So it's easy to make right there. And once you get the sawdust, you can make your cardboard boxes. You box up the spawners, pick it up, bring it back here, and then you can put the egg in there. And then you have a whole bunch of wandering traders just walking around. But of course, you can put like other options in there, such as the sugar, the clocks in order to make it spawn faster, the comparator in order to make it work with the lever, turn it on and off, and then no AI with the course fruit. So cool. All right. So anyway, you're gonna play some gamble with that, and then you can buy some stuff off of them because it has like neat diamond stuff that you can get. This is how I got this particular armor right there. Mind you, it was diamond original, and I just upgraded to aldomodium, including these things. Look at that. These are the original names on it. So cool. All right, so what you can do in order to pull off the enchantment books, there are a few ways in order to do that. I tried the anvil trick work, and it didn't work. I don't know if they put it in here, but you know what? I'm going to try it. So let me get some books. All right, there we go. And I'll get a fresh anvil. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. All right, get an anvil like right there. Okay, turn my magnet off. Then we'll find a wall or something. Okay, maybe right here. And then we'll throw the pick out. Throw like enough books out, I guess. Did it work? It did not work. So they probably didn't put it in. So probably have to wait longer, or maybe they're not going to bother putting it in, or you'll just have to find something else in order to pull the enchantments off. There is something about apotheosis that allows you to pull stuff off. And there should be like some of these books over here, or tomes or whatever, or maybe they disabled it. I wouldn't be surprised if they like went and disabled things, and that's a shame, Let's see, apothic. Okay, should be one of these tome extractions, superior scrapping. So one of these books. You should aim for the highest one so it doesn't destroy the item. So yeah, but you have to like probably have like a full on apothic enchantment setup in order to do that. So yeah, good luck with that. But of course, I didn't go that route because sieving can give you the draconic dust. Draconic evolution. Is it on the first page? Let's see, where did that go? Dust. Here we go. Draconium dust right there. So if you sieve that, if you sieve crush endstone, it will give you a couple of dust like right there. And then you can make these draconium ingots, which you can use in order to make your disenchantment table. It should be somewhere around here. Or maybe it's like a sub-ingredient. It could be like a sub-ingredient. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Disenchanter. So this is what you need. 2 ordinary generic enchanted books, emeralds, bookshelves, an enchantment table, and a draconium core, which you can make by 4 draconium ingots, 4 golden ingots, and a diamond. And then this is what I have right here. Now, are there other ways? Probably. There are probably other ways in order to take stuff off of the enchanted items, but I can't think of anything right now. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the pressure chamber. You can make the pressure chamber if you want to do that. We have pneumatic craft in here. We do have that, right? We still have that? Pneumatic. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, you can make an air pressure chamber if you want to do that. So, yeah. But I made this first. I saw this first, and this is what we're going to use. So, we're going to put that in here. I'll put some books in here. Yes, it does require XP to take stuff off. And we're going to take the fortune book off, like that. And then we'll just leave it alone, because it does take XP, and I don't want to waste any. And we'll take the other Fortune 4 book. There we go. Then we're going to save those picks for something else. Alright, let's see. Anvil. That right there. And then, let's see if we can get Fortune 5. Oh, yeah, there we go. Fortune 5 right there. Nice. Alright, cool. Now, of course, we're not going to, like, go back to the Wandering Traders just to get even more, because we are going to be reprinting this book. That's right. We're just going to get out our software from Captain Bluebeard, and then we're just gonna make crappy copies of Fortune 5 books, because that's how you roll. So yeah, anyway, we're going to bust out the C word again, and yeah, it's create, yeah. But this is like the good create add-ons, This is like enchantment industry, where you can play around with XP, you can print books if you want to. It's fantastic. So that's what we're going to use, and let's go ahead and get some create stuff out. And no, it's not going to be like a large contraption or anything. It's just like, it's simple, you know. And as you can see, we already have a storage problem over here. Hey, look at that. We have like storage issues right now. This is what I get for not like dealing with the drawers and everything like that, and not dealing with the priority. I have like two networks that's just like bumbling around together, and I have like no priorities on these things. So yeah, and of course all this stuff is temporary because like look at this pitiful amount of storage over here. Obviously this is like temporary, so that means I have to rush and get my platforms up and running so I can move it all over there. All right, so anyway, go in here. What's left my crate chest in here, and we'll get some stuff. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna get the mechanical belt here. We might need the D-pulse. I'm not sure. Maybe we can get away with not using it. We're gonna need the spout. Okay. And do I need the spout or do I not? I don't think I need the spout though. Let me see. Yes, you need the printer. That's right. It looks like a spout though. Okay, and let me see if I can make one. Okay, printer, and this is the block of iron. And the printer. Okay. It takes a spout in order to make it. So cool. Okay, let me get this back. Okay. And now put it in here. Alright. Printer. And what else do I need here? We're going to need to set up some water wheels or something like that, right? Just to run the conveyor belt? Okay, we'll use one of the small ones. Okay, sticky pistons over here. Mechanical crafters. Mechanical mixers over here. And see, this one is the smart chutes over here. Okay, rope pulleys, item drains. Okay, we might need an item drain for reasons. And let's see, hang, crank, gear, shift. Okay, we'll have to work with what we have right now, and we'll worry about that stuff later. And where's the chain drive in here? Let's see, gear shift, case fans. Okay, here's some chain drives. We might need some gearboxes or something. I don't even know where that went. Okay, gearboxes. Shift. Okay, there's some gearboxes here. I'm going to also need some shafts. Okay, cool. All right, let's set up something over here. All right, so we're going to set up over here because the only XP that we have on hand is this right there, Greater Experience Gem and the Experience Gems from the Ars Devo stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to press U on this, and hopefully we can go ahead and convert that. And yes, we can. Look at that. There's the grinding stuff. We need the mechanical grindstone right there. Don't know what this bottom bit is. I only made this once, so we're just going to put it on the list, and we're going to see how that one works. So let's see. This one, okay, that's easy. We're going to need 2 wheels. Okay, and I don't know what the bottom one is. Is that just a casing or something? Let me see. Okay, U. Over here. Press W on this. Right-click the item drain. Okay, that's an item drain. All right, cool. So that means we're going to need another one because I might need the first one in order to do something, right? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're going to put it in this corner or something. First of all, we're going to have to set up a water wheel. Okay, let's see. Put it right there. Okay, get back here. I don't want to waste any of these, so I'm just going to use regular old diorite. Don't worry, it's temporary. Everything's temporary on this island. Okay. Get some water here. And then you put it the other way. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, cool. And we already are in the grindstone, right? So maybe I should put more wheels in it? Alright, fine. Maybe put some more wheels in it or something. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. 256 times 3. Alright, chain drives. That over here. Then, yeah. That's, I think that would do. Alright, so we gotta figure this out. Let's see, item drain. So let me get the item drain over here. And we need to run the conveyor belt. Let's see, do that. And then maybe we'll do that. Like, make it go down or something like that. And maybe we'll do like that. And then maybe something will go over here. Okay, do that, and then do that. Okay. But then I can't connect this to that, though. I have to put, like, a shaft down there. Okay, fine. Alright, let me get this out of the way. We're going to need a chute. Okay. Chute's over here. And then I'll put that, like, right there. Okay, cool. And then we're going to put the item drain, like, right there. Okay, there we go. Then we're going to put the grindstone like that. That is the completely wrong rotation. Okay, there we go. Now put the... No, not like that. Okay, like that. Now, how the heck am I gonna do this one? Okay, alright, chain drive, you're going away. Okay, put that like that, and then, put the other one, like, right here. Alright, cool. But that is turning that way. Let me see how that turns. I think that will work. I think that will work. Alright, cool. Now, then, I need to reverse this one at the top. So let me see how I can get that one done. Okay, let me get this one. Do this. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The shaft is right there. And then, of course, I'm going to put a gearbox in order to reverse the rotation, because why the heck not? Okay, let's see. How the heck am I going to add that one to here? And then put the gearbox, like, right up here or something. Okay. And maybe another shaft up here. And then another belt over here. Okay, there we go. That works. What a mess. Alright. And then I'm going to do this, and then do that. Oh, of course I can't do that. Of course I can't. Alright, this, and this thing. Okay, that one goes over here. Hang on. It's supposed to be outputting fluids, right? Okay, then that means I don't need this one then. Okay, let me get rid of this thing. And then I'm going to extend that out to here. See, that's the belt over here. Okay. I'm wondering, can I just do this? Okay, there we go. I can do that. Alright, and let me do it again. And do that. And do that. Alright, cool. And let me move this over. I don't have to move it over, but it'll look nicer. Kinda. Alright, cool. Now, why did you stop running? What? Hey, what's going on over here? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. That over there. Okay, cool. Alright, that grinds that down. And then we need to put that into the printer. So let me get the pipe. Hopefully we don't need a pump. Just gonna do this. And do that. Okay, cool. And then we're going to put that like right there. Okay. And then it's going to get stamped down. That means we're going to need even more conveyor belts over here. Okay, do that, and then do that. Put that there. Okay. Put that there. 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 Let's see. I might have to move this higher. I'm not sure yet. And I'll put another one over here. Okay, and then I'll do this. Alright, cool. Very jank. Very jank. Alright. This is where we're gonna put the book over here to set the filter and stuff. Alright, let's see how this one works. We'll get a chest. Okay, put that right there. I'm gonna try this out. Better experience. Okay, put that here. I'm gonna go on the conveyor belt right there. Go into the grinder. There we go. Nice. And then let's see if it takes it out. Does it take it out? Okay, I need a pump now. I do need a pump. That is unfortunate. You know what? Screw that. Let me get a pipe. Maybe that'll work. Get this. Don't spill out. Okay, there we go. And then, let me get the other one. Oh, yeah, there we go. That works. Nice. Alright, let me get a couple more here. Does take a little bit of XP, though. Cool. Let's put our Fortune 5 book right here, and then we'll see how much it costs. Oh, it's only 779 millibuckets. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're gonna put some books over here. And let's see. We'll probably put a depot like right at the end over there. Or maybe like a chute with a chest on it or something like that if we want to like print multiple books or something. But we'll put a depot here for now. Okay, and then we'll throw a book onto the belt. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright. Pick that up. And look at that. We have another Fortune 5 book. We have 2 Fortune 5 books now. Isn't that fantastic? Get some more XP here. That there. Grind up some more. Alright, cool. Put even more books on here. No. Alright, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what you can do, just to make it look a little bit different, or maybe for convenience sake or something like that, there is some kind of like a hatch we'll create, where you can like put XP in it. Look at that, experience hatch right there. So let me see how this one works. Right-click to store XP. Shift right-click hatch to extract stored XP. There are a filter slot and scroll panel, etc., etc. Okay, let's go ahead and make that. And maybe we can just skip this whole thing with the greater experience gem with the grinder and stuff. We can probably just like store our XP like right in there and not have to worry about that. So hatch XP. It's like, oh, okay. Fluid hatch and a block of XP. How the heck do you get this one? Oh, we don't have any of that. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, we don't have crushing wheels either. Can I make a drill? Let's see, let me make a drill here. Okay, let's see. Mechanical drill. Okay, that's easy. I'm gonna take one of those. And, alright, let's go do something weird. Okay, let's see. I'll put it over here. Okay, cool. Let's see, water wheel. That over here. And get the water tank, like that. Alright, cool. Then we're gonna put the drill, like, right on top of something. Hopefully it doesn't require that much, rotation. Okay, it's spinning. That's fine. As long as it's spinning, that's fine with me. And then I'm just gonna do this. Alright, cool. And then we'll drop a mob on top of it and see if it drops any XP. So let me get a bag here. Okay, creature catcher. Alright, let's see. I need... Okay, let me get a zombie. And we'll put him in here. Oh, wait. Let me block off the roof here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, in you go. Alright, what did we get from that? Did we get any nuggets? Alright, how do you get that? Experience? Because there is a way in order to get that. Alright, do that. Do you seriously need me to make, like, crushing wheels and everything? Okay, let me hold W for that. Liquid experience, okay. Convert the XP you carry to liquid form requires 2 liquid hatch for accessing liquids. Accessing the experience, okay. Oh, wait a minute. If I store that in a tank, that means I can access, but then it's gonna put it right in me, though. Crushing wheels. Okay, I guess you need to make the crushing wheel. Which I don't have. Alright, let's try to get that. Because we're gonna need that kind of thing eventually. Mechanical crafters. Did I ever make mechanical crafters? Or does that take, like, the, Okay, we have it. Cool. Okay. Okay, crushing wheels. That is, this thing. Okay. Alright. 3. 1, 2, 3. Then, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're gonna do that. Okay, cool. Then, I'm going to need some cogs here. And to get more of that stuff out. Let me get that one back. Alright, let me put it on this side. Okay. And I'll put the water wheel over here. Or maybe over here. I'll put it over here. Okay, cool. I can probably just put one down. Okay, you stupid eggs. Come on. Chickens. You know what? Just put 3 down. Jeez. Alright. There, there, there. Alright, cool. Probably more than one anyway. Alright, let's see. That one goes into there. That one goes all the way to the bottom over here. Let me just do this. This, and I'll pop out of here. Okay, cool. Alright, what do I need? In order to make the crushing wheels, we need 2 of those, right? We need andesite alloy. What is this? A stone or something? And some planks. Okay. Stone. Can I... Okay, I have stone. Cool. Let me put these away. Jeez. Alright, gonna need some planks. Alright, cool. And then andesite alloys. Hopefully we have enough. Alright, stone goes in the middle, I think. Planks. That one goes over here. And andesite alloys. Right, that should do it, right? Cool. I have to automate all this stuff eventually. Chicken! Ah, jeez. Almost there. Almost there. Got it. Wait, no, that's the wrong recipe. What the heck? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, those are the corners. Alright, jeez. More. Alright, there we go. Sheesh. Can you quiet down in there? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of crap. Alright, cool. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Give me my wheel. Give it to me. Okay. Oh, it gives us 2. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, let's take this down now. Alright, cool. Get rid of that one. And we got the crushing wheels here, so that means we're going to need to reverse that too. So let me just try to figure this one out here. And the crushing wheels, let's see how big these are. It goes up to like 3 blocks. Okay, that one goes up like that, and that one goes up to that. Alright. This. Okay. And that one is over there, so let's put that one over there. Okay, cool. Alright, chain drive. Eh. Okay, that's rotating like that. And then, we will do... Let's see, how the heck am I gonna do this one? Maybe like that. And then I'll rotate this one. And then, we'll have to rotate the other way. So, gearbox time. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. Nice. There are no options for this, right? I can't just, like, right-click it and there we go. Oh, okay, fine. Maybe if I use something else. Alright, we got some crushing wheels. So, you know what that means, right? Let's put stuff in. We got inferior essence for that. Alright, cool. Is it just, like, passive mobs? Or can I just use other things? Let's see. Use a creeper over here. Oh, look at that. We got a nugget. Nice. Alright, we need to get like 8 more before we got like get a block of XP. There we go. And then we can make the hatch. Let's see. Hatch. Where's the hatch? Oh yeah, you need to deploy it onto this thing. Alright, cool.
Much later.
Alright, finally, we got 9 nuggets of XP. That took a while. This is why you automate things. Maybe if I put fortune on the crushing wheels, I'll get more. Who knows? But we only need 9, and now we can make 1 block of XP right there. Now I'm going to need to make the fluid hatch right there. And let's see, item drain. Okay, that away. And then there we go, item hatch. Let me put this somewhere. I don't know. I'll put it over here. And I can right-click it with this, right? Hold on. Let me make sure I don't screw it up. Let's see. We just deploy it, right? We just do that? Okay, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let me get this back. Alright, go back in here. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Maybe I can put that in a tank or something. Or maybe I just put it on the side like this, and it'll work. Okay, can I do that? Let's see. Greater XP. Can I do this? No? Okay. 108. Okay. Can I put more in it? I want to put more in it. Okay. Hatch. Right-click to store XP, okay. But I want to store more. Hold on, what was that thing? Hold on, go back. Go back, dang it. Slow it down, please. Shift right-click the hatch to extract store experience. Okay. What do you put pasting over there? What the heck? There are filter slot and a scroll panel on the hatch. You can configure how much XP is Okay, hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Click with item to set. Click and hold for amount. Okay. Release right button to confirm. XP exchange all. Okay, all. I want to do all of it. Can this, like, not hold that much? Huh, strange. Alright, let me use a tank then. Oh, wait, printing costs. I was looking at printing costs instead of the top. Oh, okay. Alright, so that did work. Okay, let me put this back. I was looking at the bottom. 770. That can't be right. Yeah, it's all filled to the brim. Look at this. Alright, cool. So if I do this... Okay. It didn't say 0 out of 4,000 or anything like that. Okay, let me just right-click it. Okay, now it says 4,000 out of 4,000. Now, if you just say 0 out of 4,000, then I would have, like, got it. Okay, cool. Shift right-click to get it back. And then right-click it to store it. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. So that means I can just, like, chug all of these. Like that. And then I don't even have to grind it. But then, it's like, you know, doing things manually. You know, this one's like semi-automatic, and I could like make it fully automatic if I want to. I just like filter it out the chest and just put it in here and stuff and put it in a tank. But, well. Well. I mean, it is how it is. So, cool. I'll put a couple more books in here. There we go. I'll pick, of course. Right, nice. Alright, cool. For all these Fortune 5 books, you know what we're going to do a bit, right? We're going to go to our auto sieves right there and upgrade all sieves to, like, Fortune 5. Because right now, they're all, like, Fortune 2 and Fortune 3 and everything like that. We can probably, like, put efficiency on it, too. But, you know, it's not that important. We just want the Fortune on it. And then we can put, like, the other meshes on there, too. So let's see. We can put Fortune on these other meshes. And, we might as well just convert those into netherite already. Because why the heck not? We have like a bit of netherite already. So, cool. Alright, so for the Fortune 5, we can also put other things. We can put that on other things as well, such as the tools and whatever we're going to use in order to deal with the gears in the future. So, that's also what we're going to do. So, other things, yeah, I suppose I can put it on the crushing wheel. If I want to. Alright, cool. Alright, so there's that. We got, printing Fortune 5 books. It's as easy as it gets. Of course, you gotta do some manual stuff with it, just a tiny little bit. So, if you're not gonna like use the grind wheels over here, let's see what you can do here. You can get rid of the pipe over here. That's not necessary over here. And then you just like have a conveyor belt over here. But the thing is, you don't even need the conveyor belt. You can just like put the depot like right under it and just put the book under it too. Because you're doing half the things manually anyway. So, whatever, you know. So cool. Alright, so there we have it. We have Fortune 5 books printing. And we can also print other books as well. So, cool. Alright, so this has been another episode of All the Mods 10 to the Sky. I've been Fun Block, and I'll see you next time.